Unfortunately, I want to be open and completely honest with you.
Yeah.
I was in the military. I was sexually assaulted, and I,
Sorry about that. Sucks.
I
Hardcore.
ended up getting pregnant because of it.
Mm.
And it was really hard on me because I was just getting into my spiritual walk.
So in that situation, did the person who carried out the sexual assault or the child that was conceived as a result of it, who got punished?
It would have to be the child, unfortunately.
See, that's what's wrong. Our culture is such. Now, and let me tell you.
I'm trying not to cry.
Don't cry. Let me tell you. Let me just be honest with you. There is forgiveness for that. Because that was an extremely rough, difficult, and you live in a culture that probably said, punish that baby to death instead of that man, right? But I think that was not the right thing to do. But you can give that to Christ. That's why he went on a cross. He went on a cross so he would shed his blood, because that evil thing that you did need to be paid for, right? There needed to be justice for your child.
Yeah, it's been 2 years, since it happened. I just felt like God would never forgive me for it.
No, but he will. See, he's so good. He's so good. So that justice that needed to be served, like your baby, he cries out for justice, or she cries out for justice. It's an evil, I was murdered. And that justice was paid. It was paid by Jesus on the cross. That's why he did that. Because Christ, he sees, way back, we're talking thousands of years ago. Christ, when he came here, he did the same thing. He entered the womb, right? He entered the womb. When he was here and he decided that he would come here, it's because he saw what you did. He knew what you do. And he knew that we shed blood, and he knew that we sinned. He knew that we put ourselves first. And he said, you know what? That makes them unholy. That makes them gross. That makes them awful. And they're not going to be with me in heaven. They're not going to return to this garden existence that we made them. So what I will do is I will go down there. I will be perfect. I won't make the mistakes that you made and I made. I make the same horrible mistakes. But he said, I won't make those mistakes. And then I will also take their punishment. So you don't need to carry it. You do not need to carry it. Every time you see a cross, every time you see an empty tomb, like every time they celebrate Easter or Christmas, every day, that's a reminder. Every time you see one of these, rainbows, we put all over the culture, they're supposed to be like pride for homosexuality.
I just try to think of the 7 colors versus the 6.
Yeah, but every time you see even the 6, you can be like, the grace of God. The grace of God. Like, God has grace. Murdered a child, but you know what? God forgives murderers. Sets them free and lets them walk in newness of life. One of my best friends, one of the most beautiful, godly women I've ever seen. I think she's, in her mid-60s, and she's just filled with joy. She's she's the mother, to my children whenever, my wife and I want to go out on a date.
Yeah.
And she murdered children. She was in the Navy. Hanging out with men that probably seemed good, but all they wanted was, sex and drugs and all that kind of stuff. She murdered children. She confessed those sins. She's moved on. She's now one of the most active people in the abolitionist movement today. Beautiful soul, no longer burdened. That's what I want for you. I don't want you to be burdened by it.
Yeah, it was 6 months after my daughter was born when this happened. Yeah. So I was blaming myself, and even to this very day, my daughter, she's 3 now. She tells me all the time, Mommy, when am I going to get a brother or sister? And then it just hits every time.
I'm so sorry. I'm sorry to put my hand on you. I know
it's okay. I try.
It's just
my boyfriend and I, we are trying, but I think now I think now where like my head is at is like, you know what, I feel like God is not gonna allow us to conceive because of what I've done in the
Well,
past.
let me tell you something, all right? So you're probably doing things wrong in various ways, right? You're human. But God, He likes us. Like all those rules, He likes us to get our lives right. He's like, get your life in order. I'll tell you how I want you to do it.
Right.
It's like, get married to that man. Tell him, if he doesn't want to put a ring on it, tell him to grow up. Say he's not getting any until he does.
Right.
I know it's difficult because you guys are already, but like, just say, listen, man, let's do this right. Let's, you know, tell God and tell the world, we are husband and wife, and we're about this project of building a family. Like, you are going to be the dad. You have a daughter or
Daughter.
You're going to be the dad to my daughter, good stepdad, and then we're going to make a baby together, and God's going to bless us. I believe that. You move in the right direction. Put it in order. He will bless you. It says, seek first the kingdom of God, and all these other things will be added unto you. So it's like, get in the Word, like, the old, I won't sing because I can't sing, but like, thy word is a lamp unto my feet and a light unto my path. That's just step by step. Read the Bible, orient your life around it, and, some of the big scary things up ahead are not going to be big and scary because you got the light in the right place. So I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I'm so you.
Appreciate
you blessed me for telling me your story, but I don't want to see, like, if I saw visually a burden on you, I just want it gone.
Yeah.
Because that's
It was.
like the boulder that had the grave.
Yeah.
I just want it gone.
I appreciate
And Christ just to live that new life through you. So I'm glad you stopped.
I needed. So. I felt like I needed to speak to someone about that, and I felt like gravitating towards you. So
Good.
I really appreciate
And
it.
tell the world that's the gospel. Like whenever Jesus healed people, and they're like, what? Just sometimes he's like, don't tell anyone because he didn't want the sensation of it.
Yeah.
But it's like, go tell people, and we know after he came back, he said, tell people, because everybody else around here is as evil as you are. And as in need as you are.
Yeah.
That's what I know. I know when I do this, that everyone I'm talking to is just the same as me. Need the grace of God just to even make it through the day. So, all right.
Appreciate it.
Do good in your astronomy.
Thank you. Have a good day.
Yeah. Johannes Kepler, look into him. He's the man.
I will. Thank you.
Yeah. Man.